What happens when personal ambition meets a global monarchy? When love stories blur with fame, and family ties are severed in the glare of the spotlight? In today's extraordinary exposé, we uncover the raw truth behind Meghan Markle's most controversial decisions. Decisions that shook her family, her reputation, and even the foundations of Buckingham Palace itself. Meghan's path from Hollywood hopeful to royal rebel has fascinated the world. But it also left a trail of broken relationships. Her father, Thomas Markle, whom she publicly distanced herself from. Her first husband, Trevor Engelson, whose life she once shared then suddenly left behind. And of course, her eventual leap into royalty with Prince Harry, which brought her unimaginable fame and relentless scrutiny. Was it strategic? Was it emotional? Was it all about finding her voice or finding her spotlight? Stay with us as we trace the rise of Meghan Markle and unravel the emotional and strategic web behind the men she left and the prince she chose. This is the full story of ambition, rejection, fame, and love royal style. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment because what you're about to discover will change how you see Meghan Markle forever. Born on August 4, 1981, in Los Angeles, California, Rachel Meghan Markle grew up between two very different worlds. Her mother, Doria Ragland, was a yoga instructor and social worker known for her calm wisdom and gentle presence. Her father, Thomas Markle Sr., was a lighting director in Hollywood, a man of means who reportedly won the lottery and invested generously in Meghan's future. From an early age, Meghan was ambitious, articulate, and sharp. Raised in a mixed-race household during a time when Hollywood offered few roles to biracial actresses, she often struggled to fit into traditional casting molds. But she didn't let that stop her. From school plays to volunteering and even penning letters to major corporations protesting gender stereotypes, Meghan was no passive dreamer. She was determined to be seen and heard. Thomas Markle helped fund Meghan's private school education and even supported her early acting career. He was often credited by Meghan herself for helping shape her early years. So, what changed? Before we get to that heartbreaking estrangement, we must first visit Meghan's first major adult relationship, the one almost everyone forgets. Long before the royal titles and international headlines, Meghan Markle had a very different love story. One that started in 2004 with a rising Hollywood producer named Trevor Engelson. Trevor, a laid-back, confident man from New York, was climbing the film industry ladder while Meghan was still auditioning for minor roles. Their love was, by many accounts, genuine, built on laughter, shared ambition, and the gritty hustle of Hollywood life. In 2011, they tied the knot in a relaxed, beachside wedding in Jamaica. Friends and family celebrated a union that seemed rooted in mutual support and fun. But behind the scenes, cracks began to form and fast. Only 2 years later, in 2013, Meghan filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. But what exactly were those differences? Insiders close to the couple suggested that Meghan's newfound success on the hit TV show Suits, filmed in Toronto, created a physical and emotional rift. Long distance took its toll. Meghan was blossoming, finding herself, and, some say, becoming increasingly focused on personal brand and visibility. Trevor, it appeared, became part of a life she no longer wanted. He was left blindsided. Reports say Meghan returned her engagement ring by mail, a symbolic gesture that has haunted Trevor ever since. But why would Meghan walk away from a man she had spent nearly a decade building a life with? The answer may lie in what came next. Following her divorce, Meghan seemed transformed. No longer simply an actress, she became a lifestyle influencer, launching her now defunct blog, The Tig. It was a window into Meghan's world filled with avocado toast, elegant fashion, humanitarian quotes, and curated wisdom. She began appearing at high-profile events, engaging in global activism, and speaking on women's rights, often aligning herself with progressive causes. This was a calculated reinvention, not just an actress, but a voice for change, elegance, and purpose. And yet, the old life including Trevor Engelson was nowhere to be seen. She was now moving in different circles. British circles, royal circles. In July 2016, Meghan met Prince Harry through a mutual friend. Reportedly fashion designer Misha Nonu. Their romance was swift, intense, and highly scrutinized. By 2017, they were publicly engaged. The royal machine began spinning, crafting narratives, rewriting histories, and elevating Meghan to Duchess status. But beneath the fairy tale lay another shift: Meghan's growing distance from her father. Thomas Markle was now the man in the media spotlight, and not always in a flattering way. Thomas Markle once adored his daughter. He funded her education, supported her acting dreams, and even helped light the sets of her shows. But in the months leading to Meghan's 2018 wedding, the relationship crumbled. Thomas, under stress from paparazzi and failing health, began cooperating with tabloid photographers, allegedly staging paparazzi photos for payment. The move embarrassed Meghan and infuriated the palace. Thomas was disinvited from the royal wedding. He later went public, giving multiple interviews criticizing Meghan and Harry, pleading for a reunion while simultaneously shaming her. In her 2021 Oprah interview, Meghan revealed, with tears in her eyes, that she felt betrayed. "I grieve a lot," she said. "I mean, I've lost my father." But critics weren't so sympathetic. Many accused Meghan of abandoning the man who raised her, who gave her everything, once he no longer fit her narrative. Was it betrayal or self-preservation? Now the question must be asked: did Meghan choose Prince Harry for love or for fame? It's undeniable that her public profile skyrocketed once she became a royal. From obscure TV actress to one of the most Googled women in the world, Meghan achieved a level of global recognition that few could have imagined. Some royal insiders suggest that Meghan saw an opportunity and seized it. Others believe she was genuinely swept off her feet. Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between. But what's evident is this: both Trevor Engelson and Thomas Markle became relics of a former life, a life Meghan had moved beyond. After stepping down from royal duties in 2020, Meghan and Harry began building their own empire in the very city Meghan once left. From multi-million-dollar deals with Netflix and Spotify to political speeches and philanthropic work, the couple has firmly embedded themselves in Hollywood's elite, with Meghan now commanding the very spotlight she once flirted with. Yet despite all this fame, the wounds with Thomas Markle remain open. Trevor Engelson has remained silent, declining interviews, and building a new life. Psychologists note that people undergoing reinvention often shed old identities and relationships. Meghan, perhaps, saw her royal marriage as an evolution, one that required sacrifice. Yet the emotional toll is undeniable. Public backlash, media battles, and family estrangements have haunted her every move. Could the price of fame be too high even for someone as poised as Meghan? Public opinion is deeply divided. Some see Meghan as a courageous woman carving her own path. Others view her as opportunistic and cold, leaving behind those who once mattered. Documentaries, podcasts, and social media have become battlegrounds of narrative control. One thing is certain: Meghan's story has become a defining chapter in modern royal history. Meghan Markle's journey from California to Kensington has not been a smooth ride. It has been lined with broken ties, controversial choices, and public reinventions. She walked away from her first love. She cut off the father who raised her. And she stepped into one of the most scrutinized royal roles of the century. Was it a story of self-discovery or a strategic leap into fame and influence? Only Meghan knows the truth behind her decisions. But the world will keep asking and watching. Do you believe Meghan Markle made these choices for love, or for fame? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this deep dive insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more powerful royal documentaries and emotional journeys behind the headlines. Don't forget to share this video and tell us what you think in the comments. Was Meghan right to walk away from her father and first husband, or is there more to this story?